Good morning, students. Today's lecture we shall begin with chapter number 5, Inside the Atom. In this chapter, in yesterday's lecture, we have studied about the different model. So today in this part 2, we are going to learn Bohr's stable orbit atomic model, which he have invented in 1913. The next topic we are going to learn distributions of electrons. The third topic electronic configuration of elements म्हणजेच मूलद्रव्यांचे इलेक्ट्रॉन स्वरूपण distribution of electrons. So now the first part we are going to learn Bohr's stable orbit atomic model in 1913 invention. So firstly, we will learn about the information of scientist Niels Bohr. In the year 1913, he explained the stability of atom by putting fourth stable orbit atomic model. He was the first scientist in 1913. So the important postulates of the Bohr's atomic model are as follows. These postulates are helpful for understanding the atomic model theory. The electrons which are revolving around the atomic nucleus lie in the concentric circular orbit at a certain distance from the nucleus. केंद्रकाभोवती फिरणारे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स यांचं स्वरूपण हे त्या केंद्रकापाशीच एकवटलेलं असतं. Energy of an electron is constant while it is in a particular orbit. एका विशिष्ट कक्षेमध्ये प्रत्येक इलेक्ट्रॉनची एनर्जी ही स्थिर असते. ती बदलत नाही. The next postulate is when an electron jumps from an inner orbit to an outer orbit, it absorbs the energy, which is equal to the difference of its energy level. And when it jumps from an outer orbit to an inner orbit, it emits the energy which is equal to the difference of its energy level. जेव्हा एखादा इलेक्ट्रॉन हा आतील कक्षेतून बाहेरच्या कक्षेमध्ये जंप करतो त्यावेळेस त्याने ॲब्सॉर्ब केलेली एनर्जी ही त्या दोन्ही कक्षांच्या पातळीतील ॲब्सॉर्ब केलेल्या एनर्जीच्या फरकाएवढी असते. नाउ लेट अस गोइंग टू लर्न अबाउट द डिफरंट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फिगरेशन, हाउ दे आर टू बी एम्बेडेड. As we learn the theory of Bohr's atomic model, some more atomic models were put forth after the Bohr's atomic model. So let us going to learn about the atomic structure and the quantum mechanism. Atomic structure was studied at the depth with the advent of new branch of the science, which is called as quantum mechanism. विज्ञान शाखेतील क्वांटम मेकॅनिझम ही एक आगळीवेगळी ब्रँच आहे. नाउ व्हॉट atomic structure? An atom is formed from the nucleus and the extranuclear part. So these contain three types of subatomic particle. प्रत्येक अणू हा केंद्रकाचा बनलेला असतो आणि त्यामध्ये केंद्रका व्यतिरिक्त असे तीन प्रकारचे असे पार्टिकल्स म्हणजे कण असतात. सो विच आर दे? हियर वी कॅन सी द डायग्राम इज शोइंग द सेंट्रल पार्ट with the colorful circles showing as a nucleus. The atomic nucleus is the positively charged Almost entire mass of the atom is concentrated in the nucleus. अणूचं हे संपूर्ण वस्तुमान त्याच्या केंद्रकापाशीच एकवटलेलं असतं आणि यावरील जो प्रभार आहे तो धन प्रभार असतो. As we can see, there are different small spheres which are revolving around the nucleus. So what they are to be supposed to be called, that we are going to learn further. Why atom is electronically neutral, that also we are going to learn. The nucleus contains the two types of subatomic particles. Together they are called as nucleons. So which nucleons are present in atom? There are protons and neutrons are two types of nucleons. So what are the characteristics of the protons and neutrons, that we are going to learn in detail. So let's begin with the proton. Here is the letter P is the initial for showing proton, small p. Proton is a positively charged subatomic particle in the atomic nucleus. Now the other characteristics of the protons are: the positive charge on the nucleus is due to proton in it. अणुकेंद्रकातील प्रोटॉनवरती धनप्रभार असतो आणि अणुकेंद्रकाचा धनप्रभार हा त्या प्रोटॉनमुळेच असतो. The next characteristics of the proton is: a proton is represented by the symbol P. Small p letter is used for showing a proton. So each proton carries a positive charge of +1 electron. 1 electron is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to -19 coulomb. Coulomb is the unit of showing a energy, and this is the energy of 1 electron. एका इलेक्ट्रॉनची ऊर्जा ही 1.6 गुणिले 10⁻19 कुलोम एवढी असते. When total positive charge on the nucleus is expressed in the unit E, its magnitude is equal to the number of proton in the nucleus. म्हणजेच त्या न्यूक्लियसमधील, त्या केंद्रकामधील प्रोटॉनच्या संख्येएवढी, एकूण संख्येएवढी त्या केंद्रकाची ऊर्जा असते. The number of proton in the nucleus of an atom is the atomic number of that element, and it is denoted by Z, capital Z. It is the mass of one proton. It is approximately 1 U. It is 1 Dalton. It's named after the scientist. That's why it is 1 Dalton. अणुअंक म्हणजेच ॲटॉमिक नंबर हा झेड या अक्षराने दर्शवला जातो. एखाद्या अणूच्या केंद्रकातील प्रोटॉन्सची संख्या म्हणजेच त्याचा अणुअंक होय. The next subatomic particle is neutron, showing by the small letter n. Neutron is an electrically neutral subatomic particles, and it is denoted by the symbol n. Small letter n is for showing neutron. Now, which are the different characteristics of the neutron? The number of neutron in the nucleus is denoted by the symbol capital N. त्या केंद्रकामधील न्यूट्रॉनची संख्या ही कॅपिटल N ने दर्शवली जाते. Atomic nuclei of all the elements except hydrogen with atomic mass 1 U, which is contain neutron. प्रत्येक मूलद्रव्यांच्या ॲटॉमिक न्यूक्लियामध्ये म्हणजेच अणुकेंद्रकामध्ये हे मास एकवटलेलं असतं आणि न्यूट्रॉन्स अवेलेबल असतात. The mass of a neutron is approximately 1 U, which is almost equal to that of proton. एका न्यूट्रॉनचं वस्तुमान हे ऑलमोस्ट एका प्रोटॉनच्या वस्तुमाना एवढंच असतं. नाव which is the extra nuclear part that we'll learn by this diagram. Here the diagram is showing a circular part. It is a Rutherford's model atom. The extra nuclear part in the atomic structure, which includes electrons revolving around the nucleus and the empty space in between the nucleus and the electron. See, this is the region which is known as extranuclear part. The central is showing nucleus and one electron is given by the circular portion. The space between these two circles is known as extranuclear part or extranuclear portion. The next part of the subatomic particle, the extranuclear part, which is known as electron, which is shown by the E. Small letter E minus charge is showing they are the negatively charged particles. As I said before, it is denoted by the symbol E minus. Every electron has a specific energy. So it is equal to the carries 1 unit of a negative charge, that is minus 1 E. Mass of an electron is 1800 times less than that of hydrogen. एका इलेक्ट्रॉनचं वस्तुमान हे हायड्रोजन अणूच्या वस्तुमानाच्या 1800 पटीने लहान असते. सो देअरफॉर द मास ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन कॅन बी ट्रीटेड ॲज निग्लिजिबल. म्हणूनच इलेक्ट्रॉनचं वस्तुमान हे अतिशय नगण्य अशा स्वरूपाचं असतं. Electron in the extranuclear part revolve in the discrete orbit around the nucleus. केंद्रकाभोवती एका विशिष्ट अशा कक्षेमध्ये हे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फिरत असतात. सो द ऑर्बिट being 3-dimensional in nature and a term shell is used instead of the term orbit. म्हणजेच कक्षा या शब्दासाठी शेल हा शब्द ऑर्बिटच्या जागी वापरला जातो, कारण ते एक प्रकारचं त्या अणूचं कवच असतं. प्रत्येक अणूच्या कवचाची एनर्जी ही कशा प्रकारे दर्शवली जाते? द एनर्जी ऑफ ॲन इलेक्ट्रॉन इज डिटरमाइंड बाय द शेल इन विच इट इज प्रेझेंट. म्हणजेच प्रत्येक इलेक्ट्रॉनची ऊर्जा ही तो ज्या कवचामध्ये प्रेझेंट आहे ही त्यावरून ठरवली जाते. The number of electrons in the extranuclear part, it is equal to the number of protons in the nucleus. It is denoted by the capital letter Z. एक्स्ट्रान्यूक्लियर पार्टमधील इलेक्ट्रॉनची संख्या ही त्या न्यूक्लियसमधील प्रोटॉनच्या संख्ये एवढीच असते. Therefore, electrical charges are balanced and the atom is electrically neutral. अणू हा उदासीन असण्यामागचं कारण हेच आहे. Here is a carbon atom. At the center there is nucleus. The electron shells म्हणजेच इलेक्ट्रॉनिक शेल्स, त्या इलेक्ट्रॉन शेल्स म्हणजेच त्याचे कवच. The extranuclear region, extranuclear part, the space between the two shells. The negatively charged electron, positively charged protons, and without charge is neutron. There are 3 types of the subatomic particles we have studied in today's lecture. You have to draw this diagram as well as you have to learn the characteristics of the proton, neutron and electron. Also, you have to write the distinguish between proton and electron, and electron and neutron. So this is for all for the today's lecture. Thank you.